Hello there, it's me Bamdev Poudyal here. Welcome to my YouTube channel Bachelor and Master English. Today I am talking about The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and surely I could not travel both, and be one traveller. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing day had worn them really about the same. And both the morning equal lay in leaves, no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, at knowing how way leads unto way. I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. The road not taken is a popular poem. This is a poem about making right choices from the simultaneous opportunities that come across in our life. Uh, as we cannot make choices easily and quickly, either they be right or wrong, they are the choices, and they shape us and our future. The poem shows a dilemma that the speaker has faced. He had choices between the two roads. He compares both the roads, and it takes a long time to take the final decision. Decision making process is delayed because that the traveler must keep standing to ponder on what path to take in life. It is a tough job for him. He cannot defer it for another time. He has to catch the moment of time for making decision. The decision has to be taken at any cost. Eventually, he chooses the less traveled road, which has made difference in life. But what difference in life has he made? It's not noticed. It's not hinted here. We do not know what difference it has made. Yeah, in the poem, the road stands for our life. It's a symbolic of human life, and paths are the symbols for the opportunities that lay after we make the right choices. The poet says that the path that we don't choose in our life is the road not taken. Let's talk about more description regarding the poem. The poet describes his feelings about that choice that he had left in the past. The poet wants to give us the message that we need to choose the path that shapes and settles our future. It leads us to the destination to achieve our aim in life. We must realize that upon choosing a road, we would never be able to choose the other one. That will be a wrong decision. If we make a wrong choice, we shall regret it time and again. In life, everyone gets chances and options, but people don't always get the opportunities to change their decision. Also, people can't tell their future and how everything will turn out. People can only anticipate so far into the future. What is once done is done. It won't come back. So, we must be wise to make choices. Considering the proverb, haste makes waste. So, it takes time to make right decision. And to make decision, the person has to ponder seriously. He or she has to analyze good and bad aspects before taking any final decision. It, it has to be taken, but decisions should not be taken in haste since it makes waste and we can't get back the opportunities that we lose after making the choice. A wrong choice will always leads us to repentance, but repentance is vain. So, in the time of making choices, we should consider it seriously and take the decision. Paraphrase and summary of the poem. The speaker in the poem is a traveler. He arrives at a fork in the wood and faces a dilemma to choose the way. He looks into both of them. The speaker is standing at a point from where the way has diverged. Stops there for a long time because he cannot decide the way to take. He is in a dilemma because there are two ways and he has to choose the one since he cannot go both of them. Paths are both walked over by the traveler's steps equally. He chooses the second path, the one which is less traveled along, looking at them for a long time. He leaves the other, hoping to travel next time, but later he realizes that it is impossible to travel on both roads. As the saying goes, legs in two boards. The speaker is optimistic in the poem. The poet remembers the choice he made long ago, which has made a difference in his life. Though the road he took was tough, he said that has made all the difference. It is because he has made the right decision and he made the right choice. Okay. After giving you the summary of the poem, let's go with the analysis. The theme and form here in this slide. First, the theme of the poem. The central theme of the poem is that it is often impossible to see where a life-changing decision will lead from divergence of paths, both literally and figuratively. Thus, one should make their decision swiftly and with confidence. Regarding the form of the poem, the road not taken is a narrative poem. The speaker narrates the events of the past and his dilemma, his ponderance while standing over the diver's road, looking as far as he could see and finding that both roads were traveled and taking decision to travel on less traveled road and after growing old realization that the world that the choice or decision that he did was the right decision and this has made the difference. All these things relate to the narration, especially we can find autobiographical narration in the poem. It reads naturally or conversationally and begins as a kind of photographic depiction of a quiet moment in yellow woods in the autumn season. It consists of four stanzas of 5 lines each. That means altogether there are 20 lines in this composition with the rhyme scheme A B A A B. The first line rhymes with the third and fourth, and the second line rhymes with the fifth. This is the in rhyming pattern that we have discussed in this poem. As I mentioned earlier, there is autobiographical connection of the poet and biographical connection of the author. Robert Frost wrote the poem to highlight a trait of and poke fun at his friend Edward Thomas. In Frost's words, Thomas was a person with whichever road he went would be sorry he didn't go the other. He was hard on himself that way. Frost's friend regretted not taking the road that might have afforded the best opportunities despite it having an unknown and obscurity in the last line of the poem, especially. Frost said, it certainly made all the difference, but Frost does not make it clear just what this difference is. It is a poem about the necessity of choosing that. Somehow, like its author, never makes a choice itself that instead repeatedly returns us to the same enigmatic lip-shadowed crossroads. So, uh, the overall analysis of the poem is that we need to consider seriously while making decision, and with that decision, when we grow old, and we have to reflect on our past. Well, reflecting on our past, we need to realize that that was the right decision we had taken, and that right decision had changed our life, and it has brought the difference as we anticipated. So, what expectation you have, what anticipation you have, all anticipations or expectations may not be fulfilled, but making right decision in the proper time leads us to our destination, to achieve our aim in life. We don't want our dream shattered. We want our dream fulfilled. For fulfilling our dream, we need to consider seriously and make right decision. Though it takes time to take right decision, but we should not hurry. We should not make haste to make the of our life. That's what Frost may be interpreted in my lecture. In my opinion, people have different interpretations regarding the road not taken. There may be interpretations and misinterpretations. What Frost is talking about is everyone has the time to choose between the opportunities, and if he is or she considers seriously and takes upon that opportunity which to undertake was really challenging, but those challenging people only can get the best in their life. We should not be afraid to undertake those opportunities have not been taken by others. We should be swift and thoughtful to take decision. This is all about the poem. I think with this discussion, you got what Robert Frost is trying to talk about in The Road Not Taken. This is most the popular poem, especially I say it canonized text in school levels, in college levels, university levels, wherever. This poem is prescribed as a course of studies. So this is very important poem, and with this discussion, I have come to the end of my lecture. Have you subscribed my channel? Please like, comment and share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.